Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Avir Avir Maiti Rudra Yate Dakshinam Mukham Te Namam Ahinityam Te Namam Ahinityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Light us through and through, and guide us evermore with thy loving presence. Om, peace, peace, peace to all beings everywhere. Welcome this morning. If you'd like, put the book back underneath your seat. Again, good morning. Welcome to the San Diego Monastery. Today we're delighted to have with us our senior Swami, Swami Sarvadevananda, who's head of our Vedanta site of Southern California. And his topic will be worship of Mother Kali. Worship of Mother Kali. It's the season of the Divine Mother, and pretty soon, next week, I believe, they'll actually be worshiping Mother Kali in Hollywood. So Swami's going to tell us a little bit about that. And what does the worship of Mother Kali actually mean? Swami Sarvadevananda.
Om Vishveshwari Tvang Paripashi Vishwam Vishwatmika Dharayasi Iti Vishwam Vishveshu Bandhya Bhavati Bhavanti Vishwasrayaje Tvai Bhakti Namraha Rogan Ashishan Apahansi Tushta Rushta Tu Kaman Shakalan Avishtan Tvam asritanang na vipatnaranam Tvam asrita hi asrayatang prayanti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Queen of the Universe, you protect the universe. As the self of the universe, you support it. You are the goddess worthy to be adored by the Lord of the universe. Those who bow down to you in devotion, they themselves become the refuge of the universe. O Mother, when pleased, you destroy all illness and disease. But when wrathful, you frustrate all the desires longed for. No calamity befalls men who take refuge in you. They are verily glorified in the world and become a source of refuge to all who have sought you in their lives and take refuge at you. Om, peace, peace, peace. Our topic today is the philosophy of Kali worship. Why do we do Kali Puja? Our Kali Puja is a very Ramakrishna did that worship of Mother Kali. And God worshipped as Mother is a very special spiritual practice for many of the people from ancient time in India. From Vedic time until now, God is worshipped as Father, that is commonly known, but God is worshipped as Mother. That's a very sweet relationship. But this Mother Kali is a peculiar imagery. You can think imagery. For us, image. That's in one way, it's very looking very ferocious in one sense, with a sword in hand, blood oozing, and the chopped out head. At the same time, very compassionate, very loving, face resembles no anger, there is no negativity in the face, and blessing and boon in the two other arms. It's a dichotomy, two contradictory idea as if taking manifest in this mother's appearance. In one sense, she is giving boon and blessings to a child. At the same time, in another very odd appearance of taking the sword in hand and cutting the head off. As children, who else? So this is to be understood. What is the philosophy behind this? And then we can enjoy this worship of Mother, because it is a continuous conflict in our mind. Why do we worship such type of deity before our daily practice? We have in our life obstacles. We all want freedom. We're moving for freedom. But our obstacles are external obstacle, then internal struggle. An internal struggle, even if you overcome, then comes the complacency of your spiritual blissful mood, which does not allow us to go beyond. Mother Kali is representative of the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And we have to transcend the Tamas to Rajas, Rajas to conquer, to Sattva, and transcend Sattva to that beyond all gunas. That's why there are many songs about Ma Kali. Kali is Brahman and Kali is Shakti, manifested and unmanifested. And whatever manifestation comes, it is in the realm of Ma Kali, of Shakti. Brahman does not do anything. Sri Ramakrishna says, the Gyanis who adhere to the non-dualistic philosophy of Vedanta says that the acts of the creation, preservation and destruction, the universe itself and its all living beings, are the manifestation of the Shakti or the divine power. If you reason it out, you will realize that all these are illusory as dream. That is the Vedantic perspective. Brahman alone is the reality and all else is unreal. Even this very Shakti is unsubstantial like a dream. That is the Vedantic way of looking at it. It's all Maya, it's all dream. Like last night, you have seen some dream. How real was that? How you get involved into that dream condition. When you are watching the dream, you thought it is real. You have your joys, you have your suffering, you have your pain, anxieties, worries, everything happened as is now. So that's why, but where is gone when you wake up? So that's why it is like a dream. Dream means it shows as long as you see, and when you are not in that, it is gone. The world is like that. That is the concept of the Vedanta student. That's why they call it Maya. It appears, but it's not real. And that we also testify every day. When you go to sleep, this reality vanishes from us. When you are dreaming, that time also this world is no more with us. And when you go to deep sleep, then dream and sleep experiences both are not in your consciousness. So these are the three conditions we go through: external struggle, internal struggle, and then going beyond mind. So Mother Kali's worship indicates these three. Vedantic way, it is called the Maya. It appears. And then different types of philosophies there in the Maya theory. Maya means Yama, which is not there and looks like it is. That's called the Maya. So Maya, this world is Maya. But bhaktas want to see that this world is real. Everything is real for us, no? How we get involved into day-to-day affairs of life. How we are crying and weeping every day under this condition which is called changing, which is not real. So it is under the realm of Maya. Bhakta says Mahamaya. Great mother, divine mother, the sweet mother. But sweet mother sometimes chastises for the correction or betterment of this child, sometimes gives some hard time. That is not to really give hard time to the child, but to awaken the child in his own awareness or consciousness that is something which is not what he is behaving like that. So this Shakti worship is very important there. We all read Sri Chandi, what you call Devi Mahatmam, you know? So there you'll find that the entire chapters are divided into 3 segments. First few chapters are dedicated to Mahakali. Then second chapters are given to Mahalakshmi. And third is called Maha Saraswati. 3 aspects of the same Divine Mother. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Maha Saraswati. But Mother itself is these 3 and also beyond. Trigunatita. So therefore we find that when we look at this Kali's image, and we find that the 3 chapters, that it is 3 sections. First is called it is a part of the Rig Veda, and it's called Mahakali. And what it did in the first chapter, when you read the first character, which is called Mahakali character, the demon came, and the demon came out of the mala, the dirt of Vishnu, Narayana. That means from the absolute Brahman came the deep, dark ignorance. And the 2 demons are fighting and fighting. This is the external world. What they are fighting? The evil character, the ignorance that makes us body-bound people, and our problems start there with greed, lust, and all these evil tendencies which always drive us like a servant, slave. It makes a slave of the world. So that's why it is Madhu and Kaitava. This mala is the dart, and that is the ignorance. Philosophy, psychologically we can say it is the kama, krodha, lobha, moha. Lust, greed, anger, aversion, attachment, all these we are bound in the external life. And we are driven by our desires. Yes, we want joy, we want peace, but we run for things objectively, and sometimes deepest tamas people go for that in a very violent way. And these 2 asuras, Madhu and Kaitava, represent the tamas aspect of our personality, and which is gross. We want to have things in a gross level, to experience, enjoy, and find peace out of it. And if I don't get, I become angry. Krodha, kama, krodha, moha. Then I become infatuated. Lust, greed all come, and people look at the world, how it is going on. The play of these 2 asuras, the asuric tendencies, tamas attitude. So this is the gross bondage. Mother appears there with sword in hand to cut the ego, external. And in our sadhana, in our spiritual sadhana, if we try to conquer our lust, greed, infatuation, and all these weaknesses, in the gross level, there we have to take refuge in the Mother Kali so that she can cut all our bondages attachment and other things gradually. It's a struggle, spiritual, that is the philosophy behind our day-to-day sadhana. You get attached to the world, you will suffer. Finish, no question. You can get little joy, but followed by so much suffering. You cannot avoid that. You only want the happiness here? No, no, no. Happiness means you have to take the other opposite, suffering also. Joy. You want to take joy? Yes, also opposite of joy will be there. Excitement and depression, both will go. Duality is there in the gross level. So Mother Kali then, worshipping Mother Kali's black color indicates the cloud, and it's different spiritual meaning, but for our purpose in the sadhana, in a spiritual practice, there is tamasa. To get out of the tamas, the darkness, Mother removes the darkness and she takes it become, that's why to fight with the tamas, she takes the tamasa form. No? As we say, the police officers carry so many weapons here, no? It may be a knife, it may be a dagger, it may be a gun, it may be something else, spray. But he applies when? What is necessary, that he takes and spray. Spray is enough. Somewhere knife is enough. Somewhere some battering rod is there. Sometimes it is gun, no? So Mother takes this form to deal with the tamas with the tamas. Appear that's why song is there. Who says Mother Kali is dark? She has no color. Actually, she is Satchidananda. She is the Shakti of Satchidananda Brahman. But manifest to destroy the negative tendencies of us in the gross level. So, gross sadhana, we can represent that is Mother Kali's worship. But Mother Kali again becomes Mother Lakshmi. When you you have advanced in spiritual life, when you do that, and you can handle the external situation, external environment, no more bothering you, but you now try to withdraw your mind and go inside. Then what you do? Then you see, oh my God, external enemies were terrible enemies in outside world. People are cheating, people are disrespectful, people are doing so much harm and negativity. So you just avoid that and you have conquered little bit by Mother's grace. Then you enter inside, oh my God, now stop. Oh my God, so many thoughts and ideas, and you have to fight for your spiritual growth. Mind must be perfectly peaceful, otherwise joy will not come. So as we do everyday meditation, what happens? You see, you think, oh, outside too much knowledge, we put earplug. But after putting earplug, when you close our eyes, what happens? How many demons come up? That's why called the Rakta Bija. The mother chopped the head of the demon and its blood comes out. That means one desire. Demon is a desire. You cut that desire. I stop that desire. Then multiple desires are rising. And wherever it is falling, another Asura, another demon. That is the second Mahalakshmi. That is the form, it is worship. Same Shakti as Mahalakshmi destroys Mahishasura and Raktabija. Raktabija, because one drop, creating another, one desire, you thought that you have conquered that, it sprouts in another way. It's like the plant. You cut that branch here and it goes the other way. They stop that and it goes in another way. So we thought that we have conquered much. But when we close our eyes, see how failure we are. There, the same Shakti is worshipped at Mahishasura to kill, and after comes the finer, subtler obstacles, that's called the Shakti, which is called Vikshepa Shakti. That's the Mala Shakti, or Jnana, ignorance, total ignorance, dark, cannot see the light inside, so much desire outside, running, and helplessly crying and weeping and getting frustrated. Understanding that with some spiritual sadhana or detachment, learning that detachment, etc., selfless work, etc., we try to conquer outside, but we finish the outside. We thought that we have advanced so much. I'm not like the old person. But you see, when you close your eyes, sanskaras, infinite number of past impressions of our other lives and things, they now pop up, all the desires, subtler desire. I will go to heaven, I will be very powerful, I will be very name and fame. All this desire, it is sprouting inside. Closing the eyes, when we meditate, then we face much more challenges. That is the big shape of Shakti, and tossing the mind every moment. Mind changes and it takes millions of forms, like Mahishasura, then it becomes Mahishasura. The Asura, the demon, when mother killed, he took another form, Mahishasura. And Mahishasura then again take elephant form, and then in buffalo form, and then it's from Raktavija form. So it is always changing, changing, changing. Stopping the desire in one way, it's subtle way, it is making its way. So this is the second journey. That is the Mahalakshmi. To to conquer this is Rajas Shakti. And now, third stage will come. That is the Maha Saraswati. Saraswati is giver of wisdom and knowledge. So you have mastered your mind and your distractions are less, you have come down. Then comes another problem. It is the Sattika quality. But Sattika quality is a bondage. It also binds. We don't understand that. We are in one level, we are thinking Sattika, to be Sattika is not the goal. No, Sattika is not the goal. If you get Sattika, then you get stuck there in that complacency. I'm happy. My meditation is good and I'm happy inside also. Yes, and stuck there. Move on. You have to cross that also. There comes Mother Saraswati to conquer that. So, Nishumbo, Shumbo Nishumbo is that last one. So, gross and subtle forces are destroyed, but the subtler force is Ajnana, ignorance remains. And that avidya is called, that is the last trace. Everything are gone, external obstacles are gone, internal struggles are gone. Now, attain to a state of peace, little bit peace of it, but that peace is making a blockage. We remember the story of Ramakrishna telling us the story, that there are 3 burglars, dacoits, and they caught a gentleman who was passing through the forest, deep forest of samsara. So Tamas dacoit came and just started to beating him and taking away all the assets, our spiritual assets, our higher nature, all the compassion, love, all these noble things, try to snatch away, and all our spiritual assets taken, and then they said, let us kill him. Tamas wants to kill. Then Rajas comes, another, he is also dacoit, better dacoit. He says, why to kill this guy? Let us bind it. Bind it in a tree, in the forest, that's all. He will not be able to go to police to report. So we will be safe, and that's all. But he didn't think that the guy will be dying here in that condition, in bondage. Rajas. Then the third dacoit, he is also dacoit. They all planned. 3 people are stole money in the group. In this world, the 3 dacoits are always running. Tamas, Rajas and Sattva. Tamas quality, Sattva quality, Rajas quality. We are all, sometimes we are very compassionate, Sattva quality. Sometimes we are angry and power, for name, fame, power, position, dominating over something. That is Rajas. And Tamas, meanness, unkindness, vulgarity and nonsense. All are here in this garbage. So crossing one to the other, even Sattvika quality is good. Because that dacoit says, oh, sorry, come. He unties the bondage and takes that person to take away beyond the forest of samsara. And he comes to the edge of the forest, and then he said, sir, go, that is your home. That's you, your own home, beyond all the forest. samsara struggles, you have crossed that. And Ramakrishna says, when that guy requested to Sattik or Dacoit, they were so kind, please come and have a cup of tea with me. Then what he said? Oh, I cannot go there, there is police. Beyond the three gunas is trigunatita state, state of perfect union with the divine, ever blissful state, particular Satchidananda nature. Three gunas, sattika quality is not allowed to go there, cannot go there. That is called triguna. So that is the third stage of spiritual journey. So tamas, worshipping one aspect of mother, and mother destroys the ego and darkness, ignorance, infatuation and all those gross problems of our life. Then automatically that mother takes the form of Mother Lakshmi. When we get the inner struggle starts and we try to take help of the Shakti. Normally, in absolute non-dualistic practice, you have to make a journey of your own. I am not the body, I am Atman. But here you can take help of Mother, great Shakti in your favor. Oh Mother, please help me. I am in this trouble. Why not take me? So that is we take the assistance of this Mahashakti. The same Shakti appearing in three different forms to the condition of the student, of the child whose condition. So this is the thing, it stops the sadhaka into complacency and satisfaction, and ignorance of what is beyond the two aspects of Sumbha Nishubha, they are to be dispelled by the power of Maha Saraswati. So these are the three aspects normally worshipped in. Chandi has divided the entire chapters into these three segments. So here is the worship of Mother is necessary. That's why even after 3 days worship, 9 days of Navaratri, when comes 10th day, it's called Vijaya, Vijaya Utsav. Vijaya means victory. Victory of what? Victory of the three gunas. Victory of these ashuric tendencies. What it becomes is a joy, blessings, and only dancing and singing. That means you go back to your own eternal abode of blessedness and peace. So that is the Vijaya Dasami, victory, mastering the forces of nature outside, perfect attainment of freedom by crossing the inner struggle. Inner propensities are gone, external propensities are gone. Even meditation is good and you get stuck. That's why in the Raja Yoga you will find that there is obstacle to samadhi. This is an obstacle. You are a good meditator and you get stuck into the meditation and don't want to move further. That joy of meditation is to be given up. It's a very high state. I am not in that state, you are not in that state. But to understand that we will have to not to get stuck into happiness. That means you are still another identity. You are enjoying the happiness or blissfulness, and that enjoyment is holding you there. But why not you become that? Transcending the gunas, you enter into that, and then what you become? You become that Satchidananda. You become that bliss. You are not to be separate that I shall taste. It is you. If a thief comes in some home and does some burglary, because he is a thief, he thinks this property is not mine. If I can grab something, I will have some rich asset in my home, or my bank balance will be increased. But if you know that it's your home, your own home, do you go to steal your ornaments from one drawer to other drawer? I stole it today and I'm becoming rich. It is you. What you are asking for? That is the Vijaya, the victory. The 10th day, that's why people sing and dance after the 9th day is over. That is the 10th day. That's the Mother is worshipped in different ways. So the whole cosmos is within the level of this 9, 1 to 9. That means this tamas, rajas and sattva. 10th day is the conquering of all these tendencies, victory. and glorifying our eternal return to our home. That's the 10th day. And the whole cosmos is within one, this nine days or 9 stages, and we transcend this 9 and then go to the infinity beyond cosmic relationship. No? So how it does it? How we can do that? That's why the worship of Mother, the Shakti. So this is just an idea how the 3 aspects of the Divine Mother works. And Ramakrishna says that in Vedantic way we can practice this. As I said, that we do our sadhana by our own effort, but when we worship this Shakti, then as if you are taking help of a big power with you. When you say, or that's why it is said, for an advanced student only, Vedanta practice is really fruitful. I'm not the body, not the mind, I may say. But the next moment I am hungry. If the food is not ready, I will fight with the cook. Or this moment I am subject to anger, frustration, all these things. You are struggling, and I'm not the body, but you are, yes, you are saying something which indicates you are the body. I'm not the mind, but you say some words, I become angry, I become morose, I become excited, I become a puppet in the hand of others, like a balloon. Someone can, like puppet, the string, pull the string, and anyone can make me mad. Anyone can make me little patting my back. Ha ha ha, you are so great, I feel so. That means you are not the mind, you are the mind. That's why it is said, this philosophy is not wrong, but we are not ready to accept those philosophy because we are not trained to train ourselves. So that's why in spiritual life, take the help of Mother. Shakti, Maha Shakti, great Shakti. That's why Ramakrishna says, Mother, I do not know anything. I am your innocent child. I don't want this, I don't want that. Give me love, give me affection, and give me all this. Why is telling us, teaching us how to take advantage of the Mother power which is available in your resource. It is available, but can you take or not take? It does not contradict with the ultimate experience of Vedanta, because these 3 worship ultimately taking the 3 gunas into Brahman consciousness. The same. Ramakrishna said, that which is Mother Kali is the same as Brahman. Kali and Brahman are not to separate. When it does not manifest anything, become calm and serene, there is no you, no me, no world, no sun, no moon, nothing, then what is what? That is the reality only. That's called Brahman. So, but when it manifests, it is under Shakti. We are all under Shakti. Even the avatars, incarnations are born. Krishna, Rama, they are only coming because of Shakti. If the Mother Shakti is not there, where go your avatar? Who will create? That's called the manifesting the innate power of Brahman's power is the Saktos. Look at that. It is this hidden in the Brahman. So Brahman, so to reach that goal, it is a great advantage. That's why Ramakrishna said, but though you reason all your life, unless you are established in Samadhi, you cannot go beyond the jurisdiction of Shakti. How much you say, but you are within the level of this limitation of this Shakti, because without Shakti it is non-dual. Without Shakti there is no creation. Therefore, even when you say, I am meditating or I am contemplating, still you are moving in the realm of Shakti within its power. So Sri Ramakrishna is a beautiful explanation has given that how much you try, how much you deny, your every word is coming because of the Shakti. Manifestation, anything in the manifested universe is a Shakti. When it is not, you are dormant. It is dormant and it is manifested. So immanent and transcendent, both ideas are there. So we have to see the transcendent aspect is very theoretical for us. But those who are advanced soul, yes, in one stroke they can lead the jump from this world to that real absolute understanding of Brahman. So thus Brahman and Shakti are identical. If you accept the one, you must accept the other. It is Ramakrishna saying that Brahman and Shakti, not to make a distinction. It is the same unmanifest and mind manifest. Ramakrishna gave the example, the snake, coiled up snake, and the snake moving. It is the same snake. The power of moving, that was Shakti, was hidden in the snake itself. So this whole universe as it is, everything in this world is pulsating. Modern science is talking about all energy everywhere, and we are very much thinking of consciousness. We cannot talk about that consciousness, but at least we see that everywhere there is energy. And energy is trying to manifest in every way. In a plant, in a tree, in an insect, in a bacteria, in human, in everywhere it is the energy. Gross energy, subtle energy, subatomic energy, it is Higgs boson particle, this energy, everywhere energy. That's a Shakti. And when that manifestation of energy is not there, it is all dull, it is all dead, it is nothing, no creation is possible. So Ramakrishna said that Brahman and Shakti are identical. If you accept one, this relative universe, you will have to accept Brahman. Or if you accept Brahman, you will have to accept this Shakti. It is like the fire and its power to burn. If you see the fire, you must recognize its power to burn also. You cannot think of fire without the power to burn, nor you can think of the power to burn without fire. You cannot conceive of the sun's rays without the sun, nor can you conceive the sun without its rays. So this is the Sri Ramakrishna's idea. There are more ideas are there. Sri Ramakrishna says the primordial power is ever at play. This world is nothing. You try to change your attitude. This whole world is nothing but a play of the divine. Mother is playing in so many ways. Mother is deluding, Mother is releasing. Mother is the redeemer. Mother is the cause of bondage. That's why Tomar Ichha, Sakoli Tomari Ichha. Everything is thy will, O Mother. Tomar karma tumi karo. Oma, you are doing your work, your Shakti, you are playing, dancing, and I unnecessarily poke my nose, and my nose get cut because we poke our nose here and there. But it is Mother. It is all Mother's play going on. Why not think that way? It is all Mother's play. That's why the principal power is, the primordial power is ever at play. She is creating, preserving, and destroying in play, as it were. This power is called Kali. Kali is verily Brahman. Brahman is verily Kali. It is one and the same reality. When we think of it as inactive, that is to say, not engaged in these acts of creation, preservation, or destruction, then we call it Brahman. And when it engages in these activities, then we call Kali or Shakti. The reality is one and the same. The difference is in the name and form. So this word, how to look at this world, that also Sri Ramakrishna gave us. We call Vijnanavada or other things. These are all here. But he says, look at the world. From today, if you can see, it is all play. It is all Shakti. Whose Shakti? Your Shakti? It's the divine Shakti. Divine playing in all the roles, good and bad. We only think that is the dualistic religion fails, which Mother worships, Mahakali worshippers can easily handle it. Not good. Only good is God. No. It is his or her creation. She has created both. If you create anything, you cannot create monolithic thing. There is no creation. You are an artist. You are an artist. So you are putting your strokes of your brush. Take only one color and just cover the entire. This is called the painting. And all the wall are same. That is called no artistic design. There should be some difference. And this difference makes it beautiful. Darkness and brightness, See, when the San Diego sky becomes very clouded for a few days, how do you feel? And when the sun comes out, how do you feel? The creation, I always the sunny day. Sunny day, you go to Arab country, then you see what they want. They want cool. Diversity is the plan of creation. So this, if you accept this one side, you will have to accept. So both are mother. To see mother's play in our life will make us free from all bondage. Freedom. These three stages of freedom. Freedom from the external slavery to the internal, conquering the internal slavery. Go to the slavery of your likingness, fondness, what you call your happiness to stay in that stage of joy and don't go beyond. That is the third stage, Triguna, Otita, go beyond the Triguna. So it is a conquering, it is a journey. Spiritual life is a journey towards freedom, freedom from Mahakali aspect to Mahalakshmi aspect to Saraswati aspect, and ultimately reach that. And then you come back. Now you reach there and you come back. Then you see that everything is mother. Whole universe is the play of mother, good and bad. There is no good, no bad, because mother is playing. And that is the way the creation has happened, and the destruction when she does not want to play. So Ramakrishna says, God is like a child. Child wants to play. We see that we go to the beach, you will find the babies, children are playing with the sand. They are making sand castle. With how seriousness they are preparing the castle. Bringing the sand and making a mold and then bringing water with little tiny feet and hand and coming with so much effort going on. For what? For fun. After that, some time comes, mommy said, let us go. Let us go. So God creates like that, there is no attachment, He creates. But we create anything, we have attachment. That's the tamas, rajas, because our ego is working. So to can transcend our ego from the freedom, to reach the highest freedom, we have to go to the three rungs of ladder. And that is the purpose of our worship, the philosophy behind the worship of Mother. Okay? Thank you.
Anybody have any questions? You're welcome. Wait for the microphone to come up. Darcy. Raise your hand.
Swamiji, there are certain situations I can think of, such as the Jews in the concentration camp in World War II who suffered extreme conditions, extreme torture. So it's a little difficult to comprehend. I know it is the truth that it is the play of the Divine Mother, but still it's a little difficult to comprehend that it is the play of the Divine Mother. So can you help me in that?
Very, very serious question you have raised. Those are the life's realities of life when it comes. To say like that will be, what I am saying, to a response to your question will be a foolishness. This is applicable for that person who have conquered the external and the internal and reached that state of Triguna Atito. Being in the level of our material, we should have to say, no, it is not good. This is a bad thing. This is not worship. It is a tamasa form of worship. No? So in Mother Kali's worship, you see there are human sacrifice. In early days we heard. Recently we don't know that, but animal sacrifice we know. So that, but it cannot be supported that way. But if someone is above that situation, Brahma Jnani par excellence, they in the transcendental level they will say it is all drama. But when they come down, they feel sympathy. Look at that, how sympathetic everyone feels. how sympathetic all the holy people, all the great people, avatars come, saintly people come, why they are so much full of compassion towards us. They feel that it is my suffering. That's the difference. It is mother playing. Mother playing can be expressed one way. It is mother playing, so you are detached. But when you come to your own body consciousness, then you think that no. They cry for the suffering of others. Swami Vivekananda could not sleep nights after nights for seeing of the suffering of hunger and frustration and the failures and frustration of the people. So, in our level, we'll have to say, yes, it is not good. It is a horrible experience. But only they can say who have transcended the three levels of. They are free person. If you kill him, he will also think it is mother play. He will, that proof should be there. I can tell for you it is all mother's play. But can I testify myself? If I am put into that situation, what shall I do? So that should be no hypocrisy here. Experience should be there. One by raising their consciousness into such level.
So it is possible because you hear stories where there were some people in the concentration camp who kind of realized their true nature because they found out they're not their true body. In the midst of so much of pain and agony, so it appears some of them could have realized that true nature in those dire circumstances. It's possible.
Maybe some people may have advanced so much. They in that condition also they can advance. It is not unlikely. We are in the different level of our development in our spiritual life, no? So who is where I do not know. But it is, we cannot think of that type of pain. And now also, if someone is suffering for unnecessary, unknown causes, no fault of that person, but situation forced. But what can you say? What other argument you can give? Whatever may be, it is not satisfying. And no argument will be satisfactory.
So we should do what we can, right?
What we can do, for us, we should feel for that person, we should cry, pray for them. So, if we can do anything, do constructively. If we cannot, at least cry and weep and pray. Swami Vivekananda did not solve all the problems of India, but he was crying when he was in the first day in Parliament of Religions. He was kept in a host keeping in Chicago. He could not sleep that night, seeing the wealth and prosperity of this country and the poor condition of the homeless and the people under famine and all this. When he saw, he could not cried, falling at the ground. So this is a thing that will be the spontaneous, right type of. They could not do anything, no money, no protection, but crying at least feel. Swami Vivekananda said, do you feel? When you feel, you understand that your mind has expanded. That is the purpose of life. All these things, Swami Vivekananda gave a very nice explanation. Why so much suffering around you? To make you great. To make you great, to make me great. To think, feel for them. Otherwise, I am self-centered, to think of myself only, my happiness, my pleasure, my loss, my gain, I and me and my. Yeah? It is thee and thine, it expands. No, here is a suffering. And then I am feeling identity with that. That's a spiritual growth.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Swamiji. I struggle to find consistency in my sadhana. I'm pulled
Little clear, loud, please. Take, yes, and loud.
Is this good, Swamiji? I struggle to find consistency in my sadhana. I'm pulled to and fro by many desires. So, what can I do in this situation?
What is the question?
So she struggles in her sadhana, and she's pulled by many desires. So what can she do in this situation?
That is the sign of your spiritual growth. Because when we are happily eating, sleeping, and dancing, we don't feel that we are good people. But when you start our in AJ, you think that you are nothing. I'm happy with the external world, singing, dancing, and fine and fun and this and that. Then say, no, 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 this is not. And try to go inside, you see, then struggle starts. That you are now you understand that there is a problem which I will have to solve. In me is desire. Desire is not bad. But this desire, if I get fulfilled, it is not enough for me. What I get, I don't want it. I wanted more. But even more what I get, I am not satisfied. I don't want more. Because I am infinite. You are infinite. In you, in me, is that three gunas beyond, as I talked just now. That in the cosmic bliss is there inside. But we are only struggling first the outside world. That started. The things which were more attractive to me, now it feels, no, it is not that much. I want something more, something beyond. So that's the growth is happening. Nothing to be worried about that. That seems that you are not aware of it. Previously, awareness is not there with us. And we are getting aware. And then aware, then how to handle it. Get the support, as I said today. Take the support of the Mother, Divine Mother. Oh Mother, it is your creation. I am in trouble. Please help me. So I am struggling alone. If I take Mother's help, it will be easier. That's why Mother wrote. You don't like Mother, you say Father. That's no problem. Same, the same Shakti is manifesting in this manifested world. So I think this struggle goes on and on and on, and we ultimately, mind will be calm one day, mind will be peaceful one day. Then we see that joy is here. I don't need anything, anyone. I don't need anybody's help. I am free. The full freedom comes when we go back to our own self. But this is a struggle when things are coming, the petty desires are coming, they are pulling me here and there. Because I don't know the higher joy. I don't have the idea of $1 million. I got $500 somewhere, I run for $500. But million is available here. Unless we know and move on and on, then struggle will continue. But by God's grace, things will be revealing inside. Practice.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, Swamiji, thank you.
So do you think, Martin, maybe just to make it very practical, we say maybe set an intention, Martin, in the beginning, what is your intention? And ask the Divine Mother to support you in that intention?
Yeah, we should have, when you're struggling, as I said, I am struggling alone. I'm helpless. What happens? People fall down in the road. He's struggling to get up. And I know recently somebody fell down. They said, help, 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 help. Huh? Take help. There is some help. So it is available within all of us, within the reach of all of us. Say that's why we say, oh, prayer. Through the prayer we connect ourselves. Through meditation we, all our different analysis of the world is that God is the eternal reality. Why am I getting so much upset with the petty things? I'm asking, my desire is asking me to get ice cream. Okay, I can analyze myself. How much? Okay, I take my ice cream 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. But now, again, to tell their mind, hey, what did you get? There is better joy in meditation, not in ice cream. Or dancing in the name of God. Go and sing and dance. To give better joy. Mind should be supplied with some joy, more joy, more joy, more joy.
Swamiji, please pray for us and bless us in this precious, auspicious season, and please come back soon. And my question is, what is the heaven that we talk of in the Christian religion?
Heaven. Heaven in Hindus also have heaven. A better place, better food, better health, no disease. Eh? Heaven is a concept, a place, and there is place where you will not have to worry about your old age, you are not to worry about health condition, no aches and pains, no disease. So that is a place because of your punna, of your pious activity. If you want to go there, you will get free supply of all these things. And when the duration will be over, you are not given permanently according to good karma. Suppose someone gets 6 months time to spend in the 5-star hotel. So when it is done, then after that time they will drive out. Now your time is over, and then you have to earn more good karma to come back to heaven. That's why Hindus are tired of going and coming back to heaven and hell, heaven and hell. They say, I don't want it. But Christian world is little different. Christian world, they want heaven means eternal heaven. Eternal heaven is not good. You will be monotonous. Every day, chow mein, every day. Or every day getting some delicious 5-star treatment, no? Every day then you will like puchka. When you are puchka, then you need something higher. So varieties of dishes are necessary. Otherwise, heaven is not good area. After all, monotony. Every day you get a good, say, I went to one house, it was maybe a very rich house. And I saw, oh, wow, because we live in another level. So we're seeing that, I say, wow. They are living every day. So do you know, those who have very costly building houses on the beach, and do they have time to see the beach every day? They live there, they don't think about the beach at all. Every day, monotony. They're tired. They like to go to some other place. So this is the way.
So if you love Jesus and Mary, does that mean that you don't become one with Brahman?
Yes, if you think that they are Brahman, everywhere is Brahman, and why not? The incarnation like Christ and also Mother Mary, of course. But see, the same worship of a statue, we call Ganesha, we call Ramakrishna, we call Durga. If that by prayer people can feel the presence of Mother, and actually they experience it, why not? Of course.
So the pool can be the same, but it can be through Mother Mary and Christ as well.
Maybe, why not?
Thank you, Swami.